Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. I'm telling you, I am feeling the day of binge watching and recording that we've been doing. I haven't just been binge watching TV. I've been talking and giving analysis on what at this point is, I believe, 7 episodes of television, and we'll be at 8 by the time we're done with this. I hadn't finished Mandalorian Season 3, so I started there today, make sure I was ready for this. And then we've watched the first part of this 2-part premiere, and I enjoyed every freaking second of it, and I don't want to waste any time getting into part 2. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a watch and dive in, spoiler-filled, into Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 2, Part 2. This is one of those things where, like, Disney Plus usually has Part 1, Part 2, things like that on there on the drops. And then we get the episode titles later. We saw the episode title for Part 1 in Part 1, which was Master and Apprentice. If you want to see my reactions for that and my review, you can see those right up there. But now, man, like I said, I don't want to waste too much time. I want to dive right into Part 2. I love the fact that we get a 2-part premiere here. I just giving me 90 minutes. Like, it's one of those things where I was talking to my friend Britt, and I was like, I felt like I didn't hear great things about Mando Season 3. And watching it today, I was like, I really freaking dig this season. And I think it's one of those things where the problem with a lot of the Disney Plus series is they're like extended long movies, which is like too much, but not enough for a full television series, right? Like, you're not quite diving in as deeply as you should. And it's one of those things where I just don't understand why Disney does not commit to the 50 to 65 minute mandatory runtime. That being said, though, when I watched Season 3, watching it back to back to back, where it was almost like an extended movie, I thought it clicked quite well. And having 56 and 44 with credits included is a really strong start and runs out to about 90 minutes from what I've heard in the rumor mill leading up to this. So a 90-minute premiere, one way or the other, whether it's 2 episodes or not, I mean, granted, it cuts into the amount that we're getting, but I think it's a really strong start. And that first episode, man, I thought it laid a really great foundation. I love picking up with Ahsoka. I love getting to meet Ray Stevenson and Ivana Sakno's Sith characters. And I don't love Sabine with the long hair, but I love getting to see Sabine and Hera pop up, getting to see Ahsoka interact with them, kind of hint and tap into a little bit of the Ahsoka, Master and Sabine Apprentice stuff. And hopefully we get more of that here, because we got Sabine right now, man. Sabine, spoilers, lying on the ground, dying as Ahsoka's getting to her after her first showdown with Ivana Sakno's Sith apprentice. So I'm pumped. I don't want to waste any time, man. We got episode 2 queued up here. It's queued up on my phone so I can hear it. If you know, you know, and if you don't, I apologize. Watch one of the other videos from today. You'll understand. Let's get the episode up for you guys. Let's not waste any more time, and let's dive in to Ahsoka Season 1, Episode 2, Part 2. I look forward to finding out the title momentarily. Let's see, it'll probably be the TV, because the TV always starts first.
I found it.
The map.
This one
Okay,
has the secret
good.
Morgan's after.
My brain, I'm telling you, not having the early morning 3 a.m.s, binging the amount of television and recording as much as I have, I'm wiped today. My brain's not working.
The map stays here.
There's a lot at stake here. And of course, she took the map.
When I explicitly told her not to.
After rewatching Rebels, I said this last episode, I wasn't entirely positive about Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I love her action-wise, things like that. I think she's a great actress. But the kind of motherly aspect to Hera, especially on her performance side, I wasn't sure if she'd do. And seconds on screen was nailing it. But yeah, leaving Sabine for dead, that was a strong way to end episode 1. I need to get into episode 2, man. We gotta save Sabine, get her a haircut, get to work. The droid changes. I wasn't paying attention on episode 1, but I like the droid changes that we see in there. Specifically Huyan being in there. Love that.
You really think Ezra's still out there?
hope.
This isn't just about finding Ezra. It's about preventing another war.
Oh, I feel like it's getting a little warm in here.
That's too bad.
Found.
Sabine.
Those are Sabine's dreams. Was Ahsoka being able to hear them? Or like vibe on them? Also, I love my Ahsoka shirt. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
The droids. They took the map.
Relax.
You don't understand. I unlocked it.
Oh, Ahsoka's not happy.
There were 2 galaxies, and then a pathway appeared between them.
Where did the path in our galaxy begin?
They took the map before I could decipher it.
Oh, Pup just laid down in his bed. He's so cute.
The droids destroyed it.
Everything, yeah.
How many droids were there?
2. I took one out. Ahsoka,
Get some rest.
wait. You need my help.
No, you've done enough.
Ooh, man. The tension between these two. I don't dig it. But a lot on the line, man. Especially with Ezra out in the galaxy somewhere. Stevenson and Sackno. Baylan and Haiti? Maybe? I know he's Baylan for sure. Yeah, it sure is the 2 of them, though. Gotta open up this map in this place. Where are they? I guess they probably deciphered some things. I kind of want to get to Thrawn by the end of this episode, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I'm just very excited for Lars Mikkelsen. It was cool to see Katie Sackhoff breathe life into the live-action Bo-Katan. Just pumped to see the same for Lars. Oh snap! Yeah, okay, they did decipher. They know things.
Zach Morgan. Tell her I believe we have located the reflex point on Cetos.
Reflex point on Zetos. So yeah, they know where to be. They just didn't know where the point was. While it made noise, I didn't see it do anything. Oh, so good. Part 2, Toil and Trouble. I'm digging these episode titles, man. Master and Apprentice, Toil and Trouble. Oh my gosh. Puppet Lothcats. Greatest thing ever. I love the use of just practical puppets in general when you're talking about Star Wars things. And I love that you get practical Lothcats. It's just, I like that conceptually.
That's too bad.
So maybe there was Ahsoka sensing what was going on in Sabine's head. Just Sabine artwork I love so much. Lothcat. Taken in Sabine's world. Ezra. Tell you what, though, I do hope that if we get Ezra back, what is that coming down from the ceiling? Oh, is that the second droid? Ahsoka was waiting. Not even phased.
I was hoping you were still here.
But, like I was saying, if Ismandis Vandi gets more time than just that little message as Ezra, I hope the hair's grown back. I miss long-haired Ezra. Never could ride with short-haired Ezra, although I want short-haired Sabine.
Capacitors, when you sliced it up, I should be able to work with it. They have several built-in backup systems. As a result.
Its memory core stays partially active even after termination.
And if you get the power levels right, you can recover the droid's memory.
Ding, ding, ding.
What happens if you get the power levels wrong?
The head will explode. Can pull the plug before it gets to that.
Perhaps we should perform this operation somewhere else.
I say go for it.
Because you're a hologram.
We're falling behind as it is.
Refocus, everybody, Ahsoka. Why don't you? Do it.
Here we go.
The circuit temperature is rising.
Anything?
Get those power levels right, Sabine.
It's encrypted. I need a minute.
It's gonna blow up. That's Hera's thought for sure.
It's overheating. Switch it off.
Not yet.
We're out of
Oh
time.
gosh.
I'm pulling the plug.
She almost had it. Did she get it?
What is it?
This droid came here from Corellia.
The New Republic shipyard?
Morgan Elspeth had factories on Corellia.
Her Imperial operation should have been dismantled after the rebellion.
Anyone check on that?
I'll meet you there.
Let's get going.
No, you need to recover.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
She does look okay. Some words, Hera? Yeah, good. Sabine needs that.
You did good.
Tell that to her.
Well, I do. She's not the one who needs to hear it right now.
Love that. Very Hera.
I haven't seen her in years, and the first thing I do goes sideways.
You're both difficult. I always thought that made it work.
Until it didn't.
Still, you need to help each other.
You heard her. She doesn't want my help.
Yes, she does.
She does.
Now get some rest. You're gonna need it.
Get a haircut, for God's sakes. Right? Like, come on.
Thanks, Hera.
Need short hair Sabine back.
Anytime.
But yeah, Mary Elizabeth Winstead is definitely capturing that presence and aura of Hera quite well. And as you know, I already think Bordizzo's crushing it as Sabine. Oh, Morgan. Night Sisters. I've always dug the witches.
This place was not built by the Jedi. Whose work is it?
An ancient people from a distant galaxy. Would you like to see it?
Must be cool to be able to just do that with your hand and not have to actually twist anything. Magic, man.
This is our galaxy.
What galaxy is it? Oh, snap. Okay. See a lot more that way. Oh, snap. Is that going to open up the pathway?
That is our destination, while Grand Admiral Thrawn is banished.
Banished.
Pathway to Peridia.
Some call it that.
The children of the Jedi Temple call it that. It comes from old stories. Fairy tales.
Of course.
Tales which are based on truths.
Always a fairy tale.
You're certain of this? I feel the path forward is clouded.
I'm digging Stevenson's character right now.
Thrawn calls to
Baylan seems
across
complicated.
time and space.
Do you think him and Ezra ended up in that land in between? Or that realm in between?
The threads of fate do not lie.
It's just using words that make you think that. Space and time.
The Eye of Sion is on its way here. Make sure that everything is ready for its arrival.
Marok will complete his task.
Say that he does.
Ish is going down.
Master, what happens when we find Thrawn?
It's a great question.
For some, war. For others, a new beginning.
Thrawn, the logical successor to Darth Vader. One of the best tacticians in all the galaxy.
Assist Marok with the final transport.
Ooh, man. I apologize if I am fading, folks. Today I think took a little bit more out of me than I realized. We gotta power through this last 30.
Ahsoka Tano, this is Min Weaver.
Oh, that dude.
I was just telling General Syndulla that when the Empire fell, all Imperial assets were dissolved and redistributed, including those held by Morgan Elsbeth.
All the same, we'd appreciate a look at her former facilities and operations.
Well, I am quite busy at the moment.
I could make this a more formal inspection.
That won't be necessary, General. Please, this way.
See, even the way that Winstead is holding herself. Chop! There he is! Dude!
She supplied raw materials used in the construction of hyperdrive generators for Imperial-class Star Destroyers. Now we're taking them apart and using the cores to power the new ships in the defense fleet.
Makes sense.
Do the facilities still employ any of her former staff?
Of course, there's no other way to remain operational. An empire doesn't just become a republic. We'll still find ex-Imperials at every level of the new Republic government.
Don't you worry about their loyalty?
Not at all. The average worker doesn't care about the nuances of galactic politics. They have loyalty so long as they're paid.
That's something that Mando also touched on.
Looks like connecting with Sabine paid off.
Until she lost the map,
At least she unlocked it.
which doesn't do us a lot of good if we don't have it.
She got us here.
Freaking love Hera.
What are you getting at?
I was wondering if you would consider bringing her back on as your apprentice.
Maybe we're both past that.
I think she could use some structure. So could you.
She's not ready.
I'm curious, what makes someone ready?
That's a good question.
You just know. So do they.
How's that wound doing? Eek.
I heard your repairs were complete. I see you still have your lightsaber.
Ezra's lightsaber.
Then he passed it on to you. You have since made your own modifications, so it is now.
Your lightsaber.
For all the good it did me.
Have you kept up with your training?
Obviously not.
Well, perhaps it is time to begin again.
Yes.
I don't think that's up to me.
Really?
I can't train if Ahsoka doesn't want to teach me.
That is an
That is an
excuse.
excuse.
And a poor one.
She quit on me.
The past is the past. Move forward.
God, love a droid that just knows what's up.
Okay, but answer this. If you could have unlocked the map yourself, would Ahsoka have come here?
Irrelevant.
Was I part of the plan? Was she going to tell me about Ezra, or was this little reunion Hera's idea?
General Syndulla thought your insights would be valuable. And Lady Tano agreed.
See? She doesn't want me back. She wasn't even thinking about me.
To be fair, you have never indicated that you want to come back.
True.
Forgot how annoying you are.
Logical.
Just about to say that. Not necessarily annoying, but
It doesn't matter.
in that
I
vein.
never had the talent, the abilities. Not like Ezra.
That much is true.
Well, that wasn't nice.
Thanks.
I have known many Padawans over the centuries, and I can safely say your aptitude for the Force would fall short of them all.
Woof. That's rough.
Well then, I won't waste any more of her time.
The only time you are wasting
It's yours.
is your own.
Yeah, get back to work, Sabine.
Is that a hyperdrive core?
Yes. Refurbished from an SSD, ready for its new life serving the Republic.
The new Republic Defense Fleet isn't building anything that big. What class of starship are they for?
Let's see.
Stalling. Something fishy's going on.
Classified.
Classified. I'm a general. Nothing's classified to me.
I'm sorry. I cannot unseal the document without authorization.
Well, then I'm authorizing it.
I'm not sure you can.
Want to bet?
Yeah.
What other types of droids do you have in operation here?
Standard protocol types, as well as CCLs, IW-37s, HV-7s, and other load lifters.
No HK class?
Assassin droid. I should think not.
Not even repurposed, to stay on schedule?
No, I'm sorry.
I have seen such a droid. An HK-class droid recently prevented me from completing this task.
When was this?
5 rotations ago, the droid carried a high-level security clearance. I could not object.
Where is this droid now?
I believe it is departing on...
Get a move on.
Stop that ship.
I can't do that, General. They've been cleared for departure.
I said stop that ship.
Oh, that guy's no good. Freaking Empire sympathizers, the worst.
Get the Phantom. Right.
Yes, the Phantom! Ah. Phantoms just lead to the ghost. Son of a bee. Is that an Inquisitor? There's Chop! Yeah! Let's go, Phantom! Hell yeah! Warms my heart, man, seeing these things come to life. Let's go, Ahsoka. Hell yeah. Yeah, that is an Inquisitor. And a droid. Bum 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 bum. Yeah. Freaking love all of this so much, man.
Transport CT-05, this is General Syndulla. I order you to stand down and return to port immediately.
Not even gonna give her a response.
CT-05, return to port.
Oh, they shooting. You're looking at one of the best pilots in the whole galaxy, man. You don't know, now you know. Yes, Chop!
Keep your lid on, Chop.
Oh, he's the man. Love Chop. Come on, Ahsoka. Back. Cut this guy in half, will ya? Yeah. Ooh. Like that. Let's go. Uh-oh. Feels like a Rebels episode, man. Friggin' lightsaber stuff on the ground, Hera in the sky.
Can't just shoot it down and we crash into the port city. Just ready a...
Oh, yes, it's all there. Let's go. Zario kicking ass, son.
No, I did not go through your stuff. Did you look under the backup battery? Great.
And that voice, I believe, is... I mean, it was Filoni's in the cartoon, I believe, so I would imagine that Filoni's doing Chop's voice here. So occasionally you can hear what he's trying to say. Oh, gosh. Go, Rosario. Give her credit, man. She be booking out there. A lot of running for her these first 2 episodes. God. Oh, it's a slight turn. I love that. God, got away again.
Get ready. Now, Chop.
Don't miss, Chop. Good job.
Good work, Chop. You got him.
Woo woo. Chop.
I'm here. Tell me you have good news.
We got a tracking device on that transport.
All right then.
Did she cut her hair yet? Nope, but I think it's time to. Get me that shortcut, Sabine. We got got in this bag? Oh, hell yeah, her armor. Yes. Let's go. Game on, baby. Helmet. Yep. You know it's time to put it back on. Yes, cut it off. Cut it off. Oh, it makes me so happy. Let's go. Sabine's back, baby. Although I don't think that one slice did all the work that we're gonna see when she comes back on screen.
How can they still be loyal to the Empire?
Scum. Some people are just bad.
It's not loyalty. Greed.
When Chopper has something more definitive, I'll let you know.
What's that noise? Sabine! Looking like Sabine, baby.
I'm ready.
Yes, she is. Turn into the freaking mural. Love that. Oh, Ezra. Kanan. R.I.P. I need Zeb back in here, man. We got such a wonderful tease of him in Mando. If I don't get him here, I'm gonna be upset. Ahsoka. Game time. Familia, man.
Ahsoka. It's more me.
It is more you.
I have just received a transmission from General Syndulla. It appears the transport was traced to the Denab system. It has remained in orbit around the planet Cetos.
Cetos. That's where they were with the freaking map. It's a pretty shot.
Take us out.
Take us out.
Padawan.
Padawan, hell yeah. Look at Sabine. Ah! She's like, yeah, we back. Let's go. What will we rap with? Uh-oh. That doesn't look promising. Hyperdrive. I think it allows multiple or specific ships to make jumps, right? I feel like I've seen that in cartoons.
Installation of the final hyperdrive has...
Or I guess that's the thing that's gonna create the path. Yeah.
The sooner the better.
The appearance of Ahsoka Tano on Corellia troubles you.
It does.
We made a clean escape. Baylan, what do you see?
There's a tracker on your ship, and they know where you are.
Her presence in the Force is elusive, yet her determination is vivid. She's coming.
Nothing can prevent our journey.
To kill her would be a shame. There are so few Jedi left.
Sentimental.
Truth.
I'm really enjoying Stevenson's very subtle performance. He almost seems like a Sith you could hang out with. Oh, we survived. Oh no, this isn't just Filoni. I thought Filoni did everything. I know he wrote everything. I thought he also was directing everything, but sharing the direction, which is fine by me. I like seeing how Filoni and Favreau have used their shows to bring other directors in. But as long as Filoni's on the story, that's what I'm here for. I won't lie, I do think visually and stylistically speaking, I thought the first episode popped more. So I hope Filoni is doing the majority of the episodes. Natasha Liu Bordizzo continues to just really make me happy with that casting. She is just a really good Sabine. I feel the same with Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She's really capturing Hera quite well. We already know Rosario. But I like that trio. I like that we got Chop a little bit in this episode. I've said it before. He's one of my favorite droids in all of Star Wars. I've seen David Tennant's name now in these credits in both of these episodes, and I'm yet to see my man, David Tennant, at least unless I missed something. I'm a huge Tennant fan, so I would love to see where he pops in here at some point. But, yeah, I mean...
Hey, what's up, C-Maniac Nation? C-Man here. I got a little bit of embarrassing info to drop on you. I was today years old when I found out that David Tennant voiced Huyan. I had no idea that Tennant was the voice back during Clone Wars, and in watching Ahsoka, I couldn't tell that it was David Tennant until someone told me that it was David Tennant, and then I was listening during the edit. I'm like, oh yeah, it's so obviously David Tennant. So that's a little embarrassing that I didn't realize that. However, he's absolutely crushing. I mean, whether it's the stuff that they're using Huyan for with Sabine, which was just absolutely wonderful, utilizing him to like find or figure out where the lightsabers came from is genius, because that's literally what his programming is built for. Like that was his role, right? It was all lightsaber stuff. And then, like, the humor. It's just been so good coming from him. So I'm loving everything David Tennant's doing, and I'm embarrassed I didn't know that he was Huyan before right now. So throw it back to the other C-Man. Take it away.
For a continuation of the first episode and getting us to where you want, also Kevin Kiner, shout out the score really kicking. The Purgle, I didn't notice that. In the first episode. I mean, it was probably there, but I wasn't paying attention because I'm talking to you guys too. But yeah, I think it's a really good, this is a good foundational build for this show. We've got destinations and maps and things happening, and I love that. That's definitely got Rebel vibes to it. And I'm just hoping that next episode now, with Ray Stevenson and Ivana Sackno's characters knowing where they gotta go, I'm hoping that the next episode we get Grand Admiral Thrawn. That would just be exciting. I want to get a bunch of Lars Mikkelsen in here. But yeah, I think for a 2-part premiere, that did what I was looking for. Set something up, feels like it's got Rebel vibes. I think I said this at least once in either the first episode or this episode, but there are moments like in the show where you could see it in the animation, if you know what I mean. And I think that's kind of cool. I think Filoni is building something hopefully really strong here. The action bits that we get are great. I love seeing Ahsoka show down with a little Inquisitor action. Not quite as big feeling or as threatening as other Inquisitor battles that we've seen, but Ahsoka's also a G, so that'll happen. But I'd like a little bit more tension between her and the Inquisitor. But yeah, I'm digging what we're building. I'd love a little bit more connection with Stevenson and at least Ahsoka's character. There's obviously some tension between Sabine and Ivana Sackno's character. So yeah, I think all the right things are at play. Like I said, I love the puppet Lothcat. Seeing Chopper this episode made me so happy. But yeah, I mean, look, man, this is one of those things where it's like these stories in particular, they take a little building, and I think we've obviously seen this with Mando. But yeah, you gotta let the season get going and get itself moving. But I think very, very, very strong start. Again, Kevin Kiner really digging that score. And I can't remember what the name of the director was, but I like that we're going to see some other directors and not just Filoni. But I do hope Filoni does the majority of them, because I definitely think that first episode popped a little bit more. So let's get the C-Maniacs up. like I said, I think no one's going to be surprised that the performances across the board are all really, really stellar. I'm just very happy that Mary Elizabeth Winstead is really clicking in with the Hera character, because that's very important for me. Love getting to see Chopper pop up in here. Like I said, he's one of the best droids out there, man. Those little arms make such a difference, especially with all of the sass that he brings, which he gave us a little bit of in this episode. Great stuff with Sabine. I love seeing her do anything technical. Figuring out how to get memory pieces off of that droid was really great. Obviously, cutting the hair, accepting being a Padawan again. The look on her face when Ahsoka said Padawan to her just made me happy, because that relationship is obviously fine, and I think what we're going to have going forward is going to be a lot of fun. No shock, but Ahsoka's obviously carrying a lot of stuff with her. I think you can feel that in Rosario's performance, even if it's not coming to the surface yet in the story. But it'll definitely tap into like stuff like Ezra being out there and Thrawn being out there, and Thrawn being a threat that, not quite as big as Darth, but like he's supposed to be the successor. And I think getting there is something that weighs on her, right? I mean, like losing the map really rubbed Ahsoka the wrong way, and I think Rosario's really navigating those, specifically with her body language, quite well, as she is also kicking ass in the action sequences. That's certainly something I'm looking forward to for Sabine. I need some dope Sabine action in the next episode, but for this, I mean, with a really great score, again, fantastic visuals. I don't think it's quite as strong as the first episode, but I don't want to drop all the way to like a 3.5, so I'm going to go 4. I'm in a 4 mode. I've pretty much given a 4 to everything I've watched today, except like one episode that I gave a 4 or 5 to. 2 episodes I gave 4 or 5s to. Last 2 of Mando Season 3. But yeah, I think these are 2 very strong starts. I think the first... I'm going to go 3.5. I'm going to go 3.5. Amend it to 3.5. I do think the first one is a stronger start. Did a lot more. Took its time. Really set everything up. But this was a really, really significant... No, not significant. This is a really well-crafted follow-up that really, I think, just extends that foundational building. And it's one of those where it's like, I hate that you take 2 episodes to do that. Like, just give me one 90-minute episode. Maybe one day Disney Plus and Star Wars and Marvel will figure all that out. But yeah, I think this is a really solid start. I'm going... No, I'm going 4. I'm going 4. Go with my gut. You know what? Screw it. I don't care what y'all think. Even if you disagree, maybe some of you think I'm going too low. But we're going to stick with 4. 4 Sea Maniacs. Both episodes. Very strong start. I'm really digging everything here. And I like that it's taking its time. It doesn't feel like it's rushing, which I think is a good thing. And I just need more. It's certainly enjoyable. So I'm going to shut up because I can't even keep my own numbers straight. I'm starting to get the hiccups. I'm very tired. And I need to sleep before I edit this stuff tomorrow. And the hiccups are getting really bad. So I'm going to shut up because I really have to. Flip it to you guys. Want to know what you're thinking. First 2 episodes of Ahsoka. How are we feeling? What'd you think of the second one versus the first one? What things were popping out or standing out to you? Like I said, I'm really digging the Sabine and Ahsoka stuff, and I really apologize for these hiccups. The end of my day is kicked in full force. But yeah, I want to know what you're thinking. Good, bad, indifferent. On Ahsoka, Episode 2, Toil and Trouble. I'm enjoying the episode titles. But put that down below in the comment section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the Seaman, help us on our journey to 4,000 and eventually 5,000 subs. You just want to see anything else we got with Ahsoka. It's my Mando coverage as we get caught up on the editing there. You just want to give a little love and support. You feel bad because I'm losing it. I've been recording a lot today. You just want to show a little love and support. I think I already said that, but you can do that by joining the Seamaniac Nation simply by jumping over there, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the Seaman's Cinema Sit Down. I've been a very hiccupy Seaman here at the end, and I'm signing off. Peace!
Oh, you guys are still here. You snuck up on me. You must be looking for more of this guy. Well, I got 2 video options for you, man. Right up here and right over here. And if you want all those Seaman goodies, well, hey, come join the squad right on over there, and I'll catch you on the next one.